if you're wondering what actually happens when you sign up to a treatment plan, we are here to tell you that.
Yes.
Well, actually, Courtney's here to tell you that.
Ooh.
But and then I can help her out. So like, so you sign up for a treatment, right? You have wrist pain.
Right.
Let's say you don't know if it's nerve, it's inflammatory, whatever. You
I take my little questionnaire,
Yeah.
and then I get a category, whether it be
inflammatory nerve and mechanical. Great. Then what happens?
Then you get to open up the package.
Open sesame. Yes. Okay.
And the very first part that you're going to see is what we call fundamentals. And these are all the things that you do in your daily life that you could be actually causing yourself harm. So if it's carpal tunnel, you know, you might be holding your bag in a terrible way. You might be sleeping in a fetal position with your wrists like this.
It's funny. Not a lot of people connect sleep with wrist problems, and then we found that. So we always, what you said, you do the sleeping. We follow sitting. Holding the bag is a big one.
Yep. Driving potentially could be, you know, but so we go through all the things in your daily life where you could be causing yourself more harm, so that you can begin to correct those and take those out, so that once you start your healing process, you are no longer damaging yourself.
Yeah. And that's really, that sequence is very important because, like with the knee, obviously, like, you know, you're not going to hold a bag with your knee.
Right.
Obviously, it will be something different about like how to sit to stand and all that kind of stuff, or how to sit, like most people sit like cross-legged, and they're like, oh, why is my knee hurt? And you can get as many adjustments and take as many narcotics, not for fun, but, you know, for pain killing. And that, if you don't change that position, you're wasting money, time, and you're hurting your liver.
Yes.
Right? The alcohol and all that stuff. So essentially the fundamentals, we call them fundamentals because really, I mean, they're the foundation
fundamental of your life.
of the life of the treatment plan. Then, okay, let's say they're very good in this. They've done fundamentals, then what happens?
So if you got your Connecticut, you would wake up in the morning and you would take your supplements for that type of pain, and then you would start by releasing. The beginning thing is always release. So if you have muscles that are overly tight, no matter how much you work the opposite side to strengthen it, it will never balance itself out, because like the pec minor here, if you have neck pain and you're always like this, if this muscle doesn't get released, no matter how much you work the backside, you're never going to be able to open it up.
Or in the wrist, the same thing, because these are survival muscles.
Yep.
So meaning even when you're stressed, these muscles turn on because you're fight or flight. You've heard of this, obviously. So when you fight, what do you need? You don't fight like this. You fight like this, right? So when you have wrist problems, since we chose that one, because you're gripping the hell out of, you want to punch somebody, and you're going like this.
Or block.
Or block. The release would be here, right? Now the pain could be here, it could be here, it could be anywhere, but we're not asking you to stretch or release the area where the pain is. That's not always the case.
No.
It's releasing the muscle that needs to be released. And it's not going to take 5 hours.
No.
30 seconds to a minute.
Yep.
Yeah.
In multiple areas.
Yeah.
But 30 seconds to a minute on each of those areas.
So, nobody has time for this. Most people are lazy, don't want to do this, including myself. Like, I don't want to do 5 hours of stuff.
It's true. And for the first week, all you're going to be doing are releases. You're not even going to start your strengthening.
We're prepping your body for the second, third week-ish, depending on whether you're nerve or mechanical. And then what do they finish with is like after that?
And then we add in corrective exercises.
And corrective because they're correcting the actual mechanical problem that led to your problem.
So if you're sleeping like this and you're using this all the time, you're going to release this area, and then you're going to begin to strengthen the backside so that you are more balanced.
Yeah, and it's all done in like a very short relative period of time. Like, you know, so you have a couple of things for correction, a couple of things for releases, total 8 to 12 minutes a day, poof, pain gone.
Yes.